Hi, hello, my dear students. As I've told you, I'll be back with part 2 for you people, telling you about the exam tips. In previous video, you have already seen about the syllabus, mark schedule for your exams, the paper pattern. This all you have seen. So today, basically in this part 2, I'll be talking about two important things. One is about your pre-board exams, which might be done or might be going on. So after your pre-board, according to your marks, how more preparations you need to do. And second is your preparation for your pre-board for next 1 month or few days, what you need to do, what you should remember at your home, because you won't be going to school, you will be at your home. So stay tuned. Hello my dear students. So as we are talking about part 2 video, first point about your pre-board marks. So when you get your pre-board marks, when you get your pre-board paper especially, go through your mistakes, what you have done. Is it a silly mistake, or is it a mistake which is done repetitively, or you are not able to remember certain answers and you are not able to write, or you are leaving your paper, you are not using your time appropriately, where you have lost your marks. Check your paper thoroughly, connect with your subject teacher, ask your teacher where I am losing my marks, especially the average students and those students who can score more. The scholars, I need to guide them, they know where they have to. They have might done a silliest mistake, so the silly mistake others won't do. So my dear students, when you get your pre-board paper, go through your pre-board paper very thoroughly. Don't repeat such mistake in board exams, because board exams happen for each and every batch once only, because this is your going to be a step for your career, whether it is your 10th standard or whether it is your 12th standard. So check your pre-board paper thoroughly. Don't repeat the mistake when you are going to appear in the board exams. So talking about point number 2, when you are preparing for last 1 month or few days for your exams and you are at your home, you are not going to school, that time every day try to solve each and every one subject in one day. You will get sample papers, last year's papers from school as well as from your tuition classes, from your colleagues, from your ex-students. You can get certain papers. So try to solve each and every one day. Timings you know of your exams, on that timings you solve the paper, so that the day of your exam you are not feeling lethargic, you are not feeling lazy, you are not feeling sleepy. That duration of 10 to 1 or 10 to 2, don't try to move around your house. Sit at one place, try to attempt or solve the paper at your home. Then try to avoid eating junk foods, or try to avoid eating at that duration as well. When you're at home, you can keep on drinking water. Oily foods you can avoid, junk foods you can avoid, certain things which can make you more lazy and stressful, that food you can avoid. Try to eat homely food only. Avoid late night studies. Okay, so last 1 month, try to study in the daytime, and night you sleep nicely. Complete your 6 hours sleep, which is necessary for you. Otherwise, the day of your exams, you will feel more lethargic and stressful. And one more most important thing, you have already given 1 year for your studies for your examination, that is your board examination. You have already studied your NCERT textbook or one of the reference book. That is going to be a main guideline for you. Don't try to use anything new. My friend is using this book, can I read this, can I go through that book? Don't do that. You have already studied one book, one reference book, that is enough for you. That's why I told you, in last 1 month, try to solve as much as maximum paper you can solve. That can improve your speed, and second is your handwriting. And you will come to know what pattern you are writing, because you have already solved, you have written your pre-board. how much you need a time for one answer, for long answers, for a diagram, for a sums. This all you will come to know, because 3 hours when you are writing your paper, 3 hours you need to attempt for whole 80 marks. That is more important. And refer to the notes which you have prepared from day 1 till the day of your pre-board. That will help you a lot. Rather than referring to the notes which your friends have prepared, better is refer to the notes which you have prepared. That's why the teachers used to tell you from the beginning, from the day 1, make your own notes which can help you at the end of your board exams. So, my dear students, you all have given your 100% for your board exams. You will give your 100% on the day of your exams as well. So, study well, sleep well, and perform well. All the best.